Minister Siddharamaiah is caught in yet another controversy. This time, he tried to slap a senior Karnataka police officer, and that too in public. The incident that happened on the 28th of April at a Congress protest rally against rising prices. Some protesters began showing black flags during the event. Angered by the protest, CM Siddharamaiah called the officer on stage and appeared to try and slap him. Following this, the senior officer offered to resign. In a big India Today impact, Karnataka's Home Minister called the officer and said the incident happened in the heat of the moment. He also assured that the officer's dignity will be protected, but the story does not end there. Chief Minister Siddharamaiah, who lost his cool yet again when reporters asked him about this incident. Instead of apologizing, he accused the journalists of being BJP supporters. The BJP in turn is slamming Chief Minister Siddharamaiah for humiliating an officer in uniform in full public glare.
ಸರ್ ಬೆಳಗಾಮ ಸಾಧನಾ ಸಮಾವೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸಿಪಿ ಅವರು ನಾರಾಯಣ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಸರ್, ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಂತೆ, ಈಗ ಅವರು ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ.
ಈ ಥರ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗು ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನು, ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಸ್ಪರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮೂಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲೇ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನೇ ಕೂಡ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಮಾನ್ಯ ಎಚ್ ಕೆ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ರವರು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ.
ನೋಡಿ, ನಾನು ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ನಾನೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅವರು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಹೊಡೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ತಪ್ಪದು. ನಾನು ಇದು ನಾನೇ ಅವತ್ತೊಂದು ದಿವಸ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದೊಂದು ಪಕ್ಕ ಅವತ್ತೊಂದು ದಿವಸ.
CM's was not intentional. It was on a spur of a moment when he got a little bit angry about the way the preparation had been done. There was nothing, otherwise there's no other issue. Whereas BJP leaders today in this country are attacking IAS officers, attacking senior bureaucrats without any fear and favor, intentionally. So BJP should realize who is doing the authoritarian rule here. Now it is left to the sub-inspector or who other ACP, whoever assistant SP. Yes, he may, that is up to him. But everyone knows it was just an emotional moment, that's all.
But here the thing is something which happened 5-6 months back. If the person concerned, anybody, naturally if somebody feels insulted, hurt, the reaction would come then and there. And why do you take 6 long months and suddenly you come back and say I want to resign because I was humiliated 6 months back? And whatever happened or happened in front of the public, you can see the video, right? So it was nothing personal. The CM was upset about the way that the program was being maintained by the police.
The complete arrogance of the Chief Minister. He has done this before also. Once he has done this to an IAS officer, he has asked him to get out of the stage. And before also, when he was the opposition leader, he has held the collar of a senior IPS officer when he was in the opposition. Now this shows his high-handedness. He doesn't have any respect for the officers. They have been, the Congress leaders, not only the Chief Minister, everyone has been treating the officers as their, slaves, not even servants, like slaves. And they're not given any kind of respect. They're made to run around, and if someone opposes, they are transferred immediately. In this scene, what Siddharamaiah, Mr. Chief Minister of Karnataka, has done is a very shameful incident. Such a senior officer, I mean, this person just goes out and tries to slap him or in those lines. It's a very insulting thing for anyone. If a police officer can be treated like that by a politician, what is the condition of the common person on the street, common person of this state? If the police officer doesn't have protection, see, the DPR department and the Chief Minister or his office should send apology.
Just because the crowd which was there and keen to see the Chief Minister at close proximity, the police officer was doing his job to secure the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister has the audacity to call a man in uniform and raise his hand to slap him. This is absolutely unpardonable behavior towards a man in uniform who is there to protect him. Narayan Burman is a very good officer and he has worked under me when I was Inspector General of Police of Belagavi many years ago. And in anger and disgust, he has thrown his resignation letter saying that I don't want to work under such a dispensation, though he has got 4 more years of service to go. And I am given to understand that the CM, etc., have summoned him to say that, okay, let us forget and patch up and all those things. But definitely Siddharamaiah behaves very badly as regards officers are concerned. This is not the first time. Earlier also you saw how he placed the police commissioner and entire group of people under suspension for no fault of theirs. So this is not the way to treat your own tools. That is, like the old saying goes, the bad carpenter quarrels with his tools. And humiliating a man in uniform is the worst thing. If he had to say anything, he could have called him to a room or he could have told the police person, allow them to come in front of me, etc. Raising his hand to slap, etc. is absolutely unpardonable. And a man in uniform is sworn to the Constitution. He dare not talk back.
Cutting across to Sagai joining us on the broadcast. Sagai, it is extremely unfortunate to how the Karnataka Congress is trying to defend Siddharamaiah, saying that whatever happened in the spur of the moment. Fact is, he is the Chief Minister. If he wanted, he could have taken any action against the police officer at a later point if he thought that the officer was in the wrong. But such public humiliation, calling a senior cop on the stage, threatening him, slapping him, is just unacceptable. And with the way the Karnataka Congress is defending him, doesn't look like Siddharamaiah is sorry at all, because journalists who questioned him on this incident are being called BJP supporters.
Absolutely, and if you notice that Karnataka Home Minister said that he has spoken to him and they will try to give a posting. However, what we also get to learn is that the officer who is back to routine work has said that it all depends upon the government, what they are trying to do with him. And in the letter, he has categorically mentioned that he was humiliated, he was upset with the kind of behavior that the Chief Minister was trying to show towards him. And even the Congress claims that if he had to resign, if he was upset, he should have done at that point of time. Why he had to take so many months to go ahead and tender his resignation? And the BJP claims that this is unacceptable, and this is Siddharamaiah is an habitual offender, and he has done that even in the past, holding the collar of one of the officers. And this is not something new for the Congress culture, according to BJP.
All right, Sagai, many thanks for joining us on the broadcast.